Always interested in the acquisition side and how the challenges and how you overcame them and what you did that you felt was different than maybe other leaders and how you kind of pulled everyone together. Seemed like you have a great leadership style.
So I was considered one of the founders of the company, and so been running it for 9 years. We started it from scratch. So essentially, picked all the drug targets. We assembled the science, assembled the management team, and I think I wrote a talk on this actually. That I think one of the interesting things about Morphic is that within about a year and a half of founding the company, year and a half to have founded the company, strategics were kind of hovering around Morphic, from the get-go, right? And we were always negotiating something with some strategic. So we did some big deals early on, but I think more important than that, I think what the sort of the topic of my talk was, how do you become irresistible to an acquirer, right? And to me, and I was sort of trying to, I guess what's the best way to put it? I was actually trying to reverse engineer Morphic, like in the sense that, was it just luck, right? Was it, did we do something in particular? How come, strategics were always hovering around Morphic, right? And I think it's because, first of all, we're a small molecule company. If you're not familiar with pharmaceuticals at all, small molecule company is a chemistry-based company. So it's a kind of technology that at some level pharma is very good at, right? So it's not like this very new fangled technology like a gene therapy or something like that really nobody knows anything about. Chemistry is something that pharmaceutical companies are very good at, right? And probably, you'd say they're world class in at some level. So, if you're going to start a small molecule, a chemistry company, and compete against the big pharmaceutical companies, you need something different, right? And you need something special. And what I think of is when people look at Morphic, I think what obviously the science is good, and we had some certain enabling technologies, but really it came down to the people, right? Because I think what big pharma saw in Morphic is a better version of themselves.